Lately, there's been, I guess, somewhat of a mini controversy between Rihanna and TLC, and it basically started from an interview that TLC did, and the interviewer asked them, "Have they seen Rihanna's dress that she wore at an award show?" And I believe it was a dress where it was like a see-through dress, and they showed a clip of her, and she came in twerking, just being Rihanna, the attention whore she is, and she came in twerking and doing her thing, and they asked TLC what they felt about that. And TLC basically they didn't take any shots at Rihanna. They just said, to young women out there that want to be in the entertainment industry, you don't have to take off your clothes or do attention whore stunts. And I'm paraphrasing what they said, but basically they were saying that you don't have to go that route in order to get fame or to get exposure or get people to like you. And that basically was their personal opinion. I don't think they were necessarily taking shots at Rihanna. And they mentioned, hey, if that's what you want to do, and you want to show your ass or whatever, hey, that's you. But they were basically giving the message out there that, hey, you don't have to go that route, because a lot of times in the entertainment industry, um, being provocative and being sexual is pushed because they know that sells. Sex has always sold, probably will always sell. But Rihanna found that offensive, and basically she got on Twitter and put a picture up, an old picture of TLC with their breast out, and they basically were covering up their nipples, but they had their breast out. And actually, this picture came from a breast awareness, I believe, some type of breast awareness campaign they were doing, where they were basically just promoting, breast cancer, and promoting, trying to come up with a cure for it, and to basically bring awareness to it. And Rihanna took that and basically was saying, "Well, you guys are being hypocrites because you took a picture like this, but yeah, you're making comments about me." And I looked at this from all different ways, because I'm the type of person, I don't like to look at it from one point of view, whether it's a male's point of view, whether it's someone who works in the entertainment field point of view, whether it's from a black point of view. I like to look at it from all different angles. And Rihanna is going to do what works for her, what sells records. If you guys remember, when Rihanna first came out, her whole image was the girl next door. She was covered up. She might show her stomach or whatever, or you know, um, wear something kind of sexy, but her whole image was the girl next door. She wasn't too provocative. But when she came out, and she kind of had this, she invented this whole bad girl, I don't care what anybody thinks, I'm gonna show my ass, I'm swagging it out, I got money. Almost kind of adopted the hip hop vibe and kind of turned it into a pop R&B type of trend. That's what worked for her. A lot of people start jumping on her coattail. A lot of people start listening to her music. She started getting more radio play. She started selling albums. So when the record company looks at that, and Rihanna looks at that, she's like, well, hey, that's working for me. The record company's like, hey, it's working for you. Let's keep pushing that. You got to go out here, shake your ass, twerk, be provocative. And that's what you want to do, and that's what's working for you and what's selling records and, bringing in money. Hey, we're all for it. And that's the way I think Rihanna is looking at this. She's a young girl. I do think she's an attention whore. Like a lot of women out here, I do think she pulls certain stunts for attention and to keep her name relevant out there. But on the flip side is, a lot of times, and especially within the black community, we look at hip hop artists and black celebrities or music artists to be role models for us. And I understand that whether you like it or not, a lot of times you're kind of forced to be a role model, because we do have kids and impressionable kids out here that a lot of times grow up, especially our young males out here, they grow up in a single parent household and they don't have that influential male figure in the home. So they look at things like the hip hop stars and the athletes as basically to be a father figure to them, and show them, okay, well, they get the perception like, okay, that's what a man is supposed to be. Uh, being a a hip hop star, being all about money and cars and smashing women. And even though that's not what a man is, a lot of impressionable kids out here look at these entertainers as, hey, that's what I'm supposed to do in order to be popular at school, or in order to be considered a man, a sexy man or a sexy woman, or just an overall male or woman, so they look at these figures and they say, okay, well, that's what I'm supposed to do. But when we look at people like that's came before us, like Marilyn Monroe, or whatever the hell her name is, or prime example, Madonna will come out here and show her ass, shake her little no having ass all over the stage, do all type of provocative shit out here. A lot of the same stuff that Rihanna's doing. But people don't ridicule Madonna the same way that they do Rihanna. And it's like there's a different, I would say, connotation when it comes to what black women do and what white women do. When a black woman comes out here and wants to be sexual, because they did the same thing to Lil' Kim. When she comes out here and wants to be sexual, wants to expose her sexuality, whether it's right or wrong, or whether it's her just expressing herself, she's a slut, she's a hoe, she's no good, she's not wifey material, she's just somebody that you want to fuck. But when a white woman do it, it's all good. She's just expressing herself, she's just being artistic, she's pushing the envelope. So, I sit back and I watch a lot of this stuff, and I think there's a lot of different hypocritical standpoints, not hypocritical, but double standards that we look at as far as when it comes to black entertainers. Because even though, like I said, a lot of these people are role models, whether they want to be or not, at the same time we have to understand these people are entertainers. Their sole purpose and their job is to go out here, entertain, and generate revenue. That's their job. Their job is not to be a father or a mother to your children, or say, stay away from drugs, kids, go to school, go to college. If they want to do that, and they want to do that as a woman and as a man, that's them. And that's all great. I advocate that. That's what I do when I do these videos. But you have to understand that everybody does not care about the kids. Everybody does not care about the type of perception or what type of message that they send out to impressionable kids out here. All artists and all entertainers do not care about that. So I think, it's important. I always advocate this, that parents start getting in their children's life. When I was a young and I used to look at, Pac and, NWA and, Biggie and the hip hop culture and everything like that. When I listened to those cats, I never wanted to go out here and shoot somebody up or, fight the police or whatever. I understand what a lot of these guys were speaking about and the perspective they were coming from, but at the same time, I never was stupid enough to go out here and because Tupac say go kill a cop, or NWA say fuck the police, or you got songs out here like Cop Killer, that didn't make me want to go out and actually do that, because I had that good parenthood that was in my house, whether it came from my mother, whether it came from my father, whether it came from just my overall family. I had that parenthood and that structure. And I think that's the foundation. It's about parents getting in their children's life and them being the person that they look up to. Even if it's a single parent household, you have the power and the authority to teach your kids before they go out and they go into the world, or they look at these entertainers on TV or through the music, and let them be the perception of what they so-called want to be. So it's about the parents, and I think that's something that a lot of people are not talking about out here. Do I think Rihanna should be a little bit more cautious about the things that she does out here? Absolutely. Because you can't play both sides of the fence. You can't say, oh yeah, I'm for the kids, and I love the kids and all that, when it's beneficial to you. When somebody's paying you to do some bullshit cartoon movie, or somebody's paying you to show up at a school and talk to the kids. But then on the flip side, you're doing a lot of things that is very hypocritical to what you just stood for. So I do think that she needs to be more wise about the things that she does and the images that she puts out. And if you're not going to do that, pick a side. don't play both sides of the fence. And I have a serious problem with people who do that. Don't play both sides of the fence. But us as consumers, us as parents, we also have to understand that these are entertainers out here, and we can't let them be parents for our children. But that's basically what I wanted to say about it. TLC really didn't say anybody's name out there. I absolutely agree with what they were saying. You don't have to come out here and be sexual or be half naked in order to get exposure. You see people like Lauryn Hill and India.Arie and Jill Scott. Those type of women were able to be successful and not have their ass all out. And I don't know why Rihanna always want to show her ass anyway, because she has no ass at all. So I don't know why she does it, but I guess it works for her. That whole thing works for her. So I guess she just does it to sell albums and to keep her name out here. But that's my opinion on it. You guys give me your opinion on this so-called Rihanna TLC drama that's going on right now. But hey, we gotta be parents. It's about the parents at the end of the day. But I'm out.